We would like to begin with a few introductions of our guests so we know who and who is here, and then we can start.
My name is Frederick. I'm manager at Lakeside Marina.
Communications Group Limited.
I'm Canary from the finance.
Muftan Abdullah, broadcast journalist, Question TV.
Samalato, Happy FM Sports. Godwin Hokwe, Global Media Alliance BC. Your sample, Global Media Alliance.
On the high table from tonight, we have Mr. Hans Watson, CEO of Global Media Alliance Group. And then we have Mr. Salah Kalmuni, Director of Lakeside State. And then we have Mr. Imolakoma, Programs Manager of Happy FM. So we'd like to start with a welcome address from Mr. Hans Watson.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
All right, that's much better. I'm going to keep this very short. Welcome to the launch of the 9th edition of Lakeside Marina and Happy FM Family Fun Run. This event is aimed at bringing together families, individuals, and schools to promote the need to live a healthy lifestyle as Ghanaians celebrate our 62nd Independence Day through physical exercises. This year we're going to have 6 kilometers and 10 kilometers, and Salah will talk more about the mechanics and logistics of that. But it's aimed at making sure that everybody has a good time. It's not about winning. It's not about who comes first. You know, this is a family event. So we encourage people with families to register with their families so that, you know, we spend time with our families and have a nice time as we also exercise and lead or try to lead a very healthy lifestyle. As you know, Ghanaian families have busy schedules these days, and the demand of family responsibilities also make exercising a challenging task. And so it's therefore in this regard that Lakeside Marina and Happy FM and Global Media Alliance want to provide this avenue through the Family Fun Run to help people keep fit and stay healthy. The venue for the race has improved a lot. It's very, very nice. It's very, I don't want to use the word picturesque, but it's, I mean, over the last 9 years, I've participated in every race, and I've seen how much improvement Lakeside has committed in terms of money and other resources to making sure that it's habitable, it's a good place to run, and it's a fun and safe environment to run. When we started, I recall it was all dusty roads. It was all dusty roads, and now it's probably 90% tarred, if not more. And so I've seen the improvement, and I want to congratulate the owners of Lakeside in making sure that, you know, in bringing together this family-friendly environment that even after the races, you can still go back and continue to run and also take your families to the Lakeside itself, you know, where they have games and other things that you can do. So I want to congratulate our partners in doing that. Also, this is not just for running, and this is not just for exercising. It also has a CSR component. 7 cities from each registration will be donated to the Mercy Social Center to support continuous care of the inhabitants at the center. So, you know, this event, you know, serves a couple of purposes. You know, you have your exercising, you know, keeping your heart healthy, you know, having a nice time with your family. At least for that day, you'll be with your family, you exercise, you run with them, you sing along with them, you have breakfast with them, and at the same time, you are also doing something that's good for society. Part of your registration goes to Mercy Social Center to ensure that, you know, the people at that center also get taken care of. So this, I believe, is a very worthwhile venture. It serves a lot of purposes, and it's in this spirit that we'll continue to do it every year, and make sure that, you know, we bring families together. And, you know, it's grown big over time. You know, it's grown big over time, and we try to keep the numbers contained a bit, but every family is welcome to register, and as long as you meet the criteria, you are welcome to participate and make sure that at least on the 6th of March every year, you have a nice time with your family as we celebrate our independence. So once again, welcome to the launch, and it is my hope that I see you all there. And personally, I know people always have me as a target to beat for the races. So I'm training, I've started my training, and I'll make sure that I post it on the group, and I'm taking on challenges. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mbaka. One thing I got from what he said was that this event is aimed at bringing together families, individuals, and schools to promote the need to live healthy.
Excited here for the 9th edition, and the Lakeside Marina Park Happy FM Family Fun Run is held annually on our Independence Day, and this is a wonderful way of always celebrating our Independence Day. And it's always, people ask me, when is the next one? It's 6 March every year, unless the politicians decide to remove it like the other holiday. But I think this holiday is to stay. And we are very happy at Lakeside Estate to be collaborating with Happy FM over the years. This has been fruitful for our 2 companies to share the same goals in promoting healthy lifestyles among our Ghanaian public and citizens. This event over the years have brought families, friends together to keep fit and to network. And we are glad as a company to be championing such a noble cause. And we promise a more exciting event this year, and I'll leave that to the questions at the end. And the 9th edition of the Lakeside Marina Happy FM Family Fun Run will have over 600 participants, about 400 runners, people who are organizing, and people who are cheering us on. The 6 kilometer and the new 10 kilometer track will start at 6 a.m. at the Lakeside Marina Park, and it will end at the Lakeside Fitness Center as we tested last year. And it will also include a free breakfast, medical screening, VIP breakfast, and a fun and exciting award ceremony. We are also doing that all the participants who have run, they will use the T-shirt to have free access to the Lakeside Marina Park on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, up to Sunday, which is the 10th. So those shirts, make sure you wash them and you come and join the park for special celebration during that long week. Registration, we have kept the same registration as last year. It's still 45 Ghana CD per person. But as usual, since this is a family affair, we have special discounted flat rate for families. So families is 100 CD and includes up to 2 adults and 3 children. But a family must be a minimum of three people to qualify for the family awards. There will also a special VIP breakfast. There's a free breakfast, but the VIP, that one is going for 45 Ghana CDs, and that's done by our famous Lakeside Marina Park Kitchen. Registration centers include here the Silverstar Tower at the lobby. Then we also have Happy FM at Asylum Down, YFM at Accra Mall, and our Lakeside Marina Park as a venue. And we hope today we'll outdoor the shirt, but all the other shirts should be available next week, Tuesday, on the 29th of January next week. Thank you very much.
Good morning, all. Happy FM is the #1 sports station in Ghana. It is known for its award-winning sports shows like Anapabusu Sports and one celebrate good health, both for the family and corporate, and to celebrate Ghana's Independence Day. Happy FM is not only known for sports. We have entertainment shows like the Showbiz Extra, which happens on the weekend, and Ayuko Drive, which happens every day. We are not left out in the afternoon, where we have the current affairs show like Epahu Adabeng, and the social intervention and religious program in Sempi. What I will entreat each and everyone this year is to come out on the 6th of March. So we go walk, run, and have fun. I think I've been there for the past 9 years with the event. I think it's been fun. You're listening to us on Happy this morning. Just to pick up a form, come out on the 6th of March, and let's walk, have fun, and run. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to remind everybody that we are live on Facebook, our Happy FM page. We are also live on
I have 2 questions. One, I heard there's going to be a go-kart. I've not seen it around. 2, I would also like to ask for the repetition of the starting point and the ending point again. Thank you.
Okay, I think I can answer both of them. As usual tradition, we always have a go-kart. Unfortunately, it's not here with the other prizes, which will outdoor later on. The go-kart goes for the fastest family, and since this is a family event, we don't have the top 3 families. We always have the top 6 families, so that we celebrate more families as usual. In terms of the track will start at Lakeside Marina Park. We want everybody there to be at 6 in the morning. At 6 in the morning, we'll put all your statistics. We need everybody to be registered. If you can just stand up here to show the shirt. So everybody must register, and when you pay your 45 Ghana CD, you get this branded shirt. So if you're running with last year's shirt or 9 years ago shirt, we'll clap for you, but won't give you any prizes or any water. Okay, but we like to encourage, you can still be upstanding there. So at 6:15, we will be doing the stretching. Then at 6:25, the first team, the 10-kilometer team will go first at 6:25. Then 5 minutes after that, 10 minutes after that, then the 6-kilometer team will go. And for those who are the 10-kilometer, and we'll go through Lakeside Estate Community 1, Community number 4, all the way to Community number 6. We go through the gates, the nice gates of Community number 6, and we end. But those who are going for 10 kilometers, they will keep going. They have the same track, but then they extend the track to Community number 10, 11, and 12, and come back. And when we say communities, we mean Lakeside Estate, not Tema. Thank you very much.
Any more questions?
Working together and friends. So that for us, this is a wonderful experience, wonderful emotion of putting all the community together. So this emotional drive is what keeps us going. But I'm sure other people might have something else to say.
For us, keep fitting is good. Working and having a good health is good. Without health, good health, we won't be here today. So for us, on that day, instead of us just going and sitting home or going to drink with friends, we will prefer you coming to the event. You meet more friends, you can mingle, people you don't know, people you are meeting for the first time, will be good. And for us as a sports station, we'll be there because
Yamaha generators, and then we have the two printers. Usually the printers, they go to the top schools, the fastest school team over 12 and fastest school team below 12. And as I mentioned, we have the go-kart going for the fastest family. But at the end, what we want to do, we are trying to do the excitement. So more important than these prizes is the awards, the medallions we give. So having a 6-year-old child taking home the fastest or second fastest child, those things are more worth than the prizes. But having said that, we are always looking for sponsors. And some of our sponsors, they have been with us for the last 9 years. So we've been looking for strategic sponsors. And if you want to see the prizes or the benefits of these sponsors, I'm going to let the man at the backside, Zuta, raise your hand. He got confused at the beginning. He said he's from Silverstar Tower, but actually he's a Run Ghana event manager. Clap for him. So if you want anything, you want to know what are the different sponsorship packages, it can go as low as 3,000 Ghana cedis and as high as 25,000 Ghana cedis. You can do both cash and in kind, which some of our sponsors do in terms of drinks and other things. So I hope that answers your question, but the most important thing is that the prizes are not cash. They are awards, and sometimes you get some valuable things as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
At Lakeside Estate, we have 2 security stations. So the security stations, they are aware of the event. I think they have between 2 to 4 people. But more importantly, we have about 25 security men, both the day and night guard. They will be all along the track, guiding the people. And we do run on the road. So, but we always ask to be safe. You must always run on the left-hand side of the road. And as I said, we have about 22 security men and police officers helping us. And as for safety, we have signage and we have the ambulance. For safety, we have a paramedic at the finishing line, and we have a paramedic sitting in the ambulance at the end of the line to pick up any casualties, which we didn't have. I think we've never had a casualty yet, at least the one they told us. Thank you very much for your question.
Let me just add a point on security. This is one of the most efficient races organized in Ghana. It starts on time, and it's on time, and it's very, very well run. If you compare to some of the other long distance races, you see that this is very, very efficient. It also, in terms of security, there are security men posted or women posted at vantage points. And you get to a certain mark, you get a ribbon, you get something like what do you call this? Wristband. So, and at the end of the day, you make sure that you run the entire course, whether it's 6 kilometers or 10 kilometers, before you are certified. And even at the end, there are cameras, making sure that they capture your image. And so you can't. It's very difficult to cheat in this race, even though some people try from time to time. If you try, you get caught. So it's in terms of security, things are very tight.
We're also happy that our shirt this year is made in Ghana by a company called Do the Right Thing. So we also want to encourage made in Ghana goods. Hey, this one we should all be clapping. It's made in Ghana shirt. That's a difficult question. Usually there is a plus or minus 1 minute. 5 minutes is too much. But usually there is a discrepancy between a person's watch and the finishing time, and it should be less than a minute. In our rules and regulations, because this event has to finish immediately, the judges, they have access to still cameras, they have access to the motion cameras, and they will do a judgment, and usually, just like in sports event, the judge's judgment is final. Having said that, you can always write a letter to us, and we'll see how we can improve our system in the future. Now I know in football they have these electronic cameras.
Yes.
Maybe that's something we need to do for the next, for our 10-year anniversary.
Yes.
Okay, but don't cry. We're running for fun.
All right.
There is a reward only for the fastest people, but it is possible you can be the last person and still win. Ask me how. Okay, if you are the oldest, we have always the price. This is not a written price. We always add it. The oldest person, and the oldest person usually he's towards the end, but he's not the last person. And we have another prize called the fastest person over 60. So you have to be 61 or over. But that one, there's a few people in there in that category. So you need to go at it. But usually those maybe at an hour level they did. So we have done a lot of categories. You have the fastest people running in 20 minutes, and you have people going for 1 hour, 10 minutes. But everybody gets a chance to win. Yes, the track is designed for 400 runners. Okay, so we will have 400 runners, and in the past we sell 400 shirts and only 300 people come, because some people, they want to pay 45 cedis for the shirt. They love our shirts too much. I don't know why. So we usually oversell. And then in terms of organizers, we are between 50 to 50, let's say to 75. And then some families, they come with their families and friends. So those are the people who are cheering us on. And we like to get cheered. When you get cheered, you move forward faster.
Do you have any more questions, please? Okay, so at this point,
So this is there any drum roll? So I hereby declare the 9th edition of the Lakeside Happy FM Family Fun Run officially launched. Thank you.
thank you very much for everyone for coming. Like we said earlier, we are live on Facebook, on the Happy FM Facebook page.